We have 60 minutes together. You took this time for you to come to your mat to do this practice. So I'm super excited to be here. Yay, it's Tuesday. Teaching yoga, you're taking yoga. Let's move. Child's pose. Child's pose. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Audible, victorious, oceanic breath. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Pull the pit of your belly into your spine. And bring your gaze inward. Drishti inward, integrating into your center line. Establish long, slow breath in. Long, audible, slow breath out through your nose. Downward facing dog. And take a longer dog. Come out of your default. Wherever you've landed, either walk your hands forward, your feet back, take your hands or your feet a little bit wider because the default is narrow or too narrow. So give your shoulders some space and play around with how this down dog feels now that you're not in your default. Big full breath in. Audible exhale through your nose. Again, breathe in. Let it go. Walk your feet to your hands for ragdoll pose. Let your head be heavy. Sway from side to side. Press up through your sit bones. Ground down through your heels. Breathe here. Exhale, come up to stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Drishti out into the space. Find your spot for future use. And we'll begin with 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, look up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, empty your breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands and move through high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips high. Take 5 breaths right here. 5 breaths for you, for your neighbor, for this space, to create heat, to get centered, to get integrated into your center of your body. 1 more breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, look up, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands and flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog, send your hips high. 5 breaths. And notice, have you landed in your default down dog? Ground down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Make any adjustments to switch up your default. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale completely. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. When you've completely exhaled, jump. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up. Exhale, fold. Back down. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Pull your heart forward. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky. 5 breaths. From the skin in, hug in, periphery in, skin to muscle to bone. Build your inner fire with your Ujjayi breath and your muscle energy. Breathe in here. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Grow big. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, flow, high to low. Up dog, inhale, soft elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. 5 breaths. Allow the sun salutations in this awakening sequence, this awakening series. Wake you up. Get your blood flowing. Get your heat higher. Breathe in here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Sit deep as you reach, breathe in. Exhale, sit 2 inches deeper. Breathe in here, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Flow, high plank, through low plank, upward facing dog, slight bend to your elbows, full breath in, downward facing dog, hips high. Step your right foot forward, press down, inhale as you reach up, look up, breathe. One more breath in, look up between your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat and flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step forward, warrior 1, step big. Ground down, squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Exhale, settle into your front thigh. Breathe in, lift your heart, look up between your hands, flow, plant your hands down, move through your high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Again. It's so simple, but so often challenging to just stay with your breath. Inhale here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. 1 breath. Sit deep, chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Flow, high to low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step forward, warrior 1, move with your breath. Step forward, ground down, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands wide. Move through your vinyasa, move your body. Downward facing dog. Step forward, left side, warrior one. Step big. Press down to lift up. Exhale, flow. And savor the transitions from high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Savor the transitions just like you savor dessert. Don't blow by them. Be present to your body. All together, breathe in. All together, exhale, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Last sun salutation be sit deep, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Plant your hands, flow, high plank, low, up dog, down dog. Lift your right leg. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Press down to lift up. Side plank, right hand. Press down, right away, lift your top foot. Flex both feet strong. Send your top hip more towards Nebraska. Yes! Take a breath here. Downward facing dog, so strong, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left side, lift your left leg strong. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Press down into the earth. Reach your fingers. Side plank, left hand, center of your mat. Right away, press down to lift up. Pull in, press down, lift up. Send your top hip more towards the chakra wall. Gravity wants to take it to Nebraska. Downward facing dog, let it go. Yeah, breathe in. Make some noise. Again, breathe in. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Bring your front thigh parallel to the earth. So right out of the gate, take a huge step forward. Stack your back heel high up over your tippy toes. Yes. Press your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Take your hands to heart center. Twist towards the chakra wall. You can bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. If you've made that connection, spread your wings. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Take a breath here. Let that breath go. Come back to center. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reverse, look up and look back. Extended side angle, right side. We'll be here for 3 full breaths. Use your breath as a measure. At the end of your third exhale, plant your hands and flow. Move through your vinyasa. High to low. Upward facing dog. Take all the oxygen in. Downward facing dog. Step big, crescent lunge, left side. Out of the gate. Take a risk. Step bigger than you normally do. Front thigh, yeah. Send your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Hands to heart center, twist to the street. If your elbow comes to your knee, press them into one another. Spread your wings. Take another breath here. Let that breath go. Come back to center, crescent lunge, reach your fingers high. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse. Extended side angle, left side. Stack left knee over left ankle. Press your left knee towards the street. Gravity wants to take it in. Breath here. Let that breath go. Once more, breathe in. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, full inhale. Downward facing dog, yeah, reset, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, bottom of your exhale. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose, one breath, sit deep. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist to the street. Make contact, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Spread your wings. Take a breath. Exhale, sit back deeper. Inhale, center, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the chakra wall. Elbow to knee, make contact, spread your wings. Inhale here. Exhale, sit deeper. One more breath. Fold, let it go. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. And make your chest make contact with your thighs. Drop your head. Press down through your heels. And now lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Yeah, engage your hamstrings. Yeah, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Release your big toes, take gorilla pose, palms to toes, forward fold. Bring your hands all the way underneath your feet and your toes are up by your wrist creases. And drop your head. Lift your right heel and put it back down. Lift your left heel and put it back down. Extra challenge, lift both heels for a hot second. Try it out. Yeah. Release your gorilla pose, crow pose. Crow pose. Set up your crow. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Have time to play around with crow. Send your hips up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in. Squeeze your feet in towards the center of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more big breath. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Root down to rise up. Eagle, left foot presses into the earth, right thigh comes up and over, right arm comes up and under, drishti set. Squeeze into center, maybe you use your right toe as a kickstand, pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, squeeze everything into center for 5, 4, 3, 2, change sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, change sides. Eagle, second set. Find your spot. Hug into center, skin to muscle to bone. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to stand. Everyone have at least one brick up at the top of your mat on the high setting. So you have it there when we make our transition to half moon in a few poses. So bring your feet hips width distance apart on the mat. Toes face 12 o'clock. Hug your right knee into your chest. Transition to standing on your left foot. Bring your right knee into your chest. Standing leg raise. Lift your pelvic floor. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Shoulder blades pull together. Get tall. Open your right leg out towards the chakra wall. Extend your left hand towards the street. Send your gaze towards your left thumb. Your fullest expression. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high. Airplane pose. Right leg, kick it back. Foot flexed, pressing out through your heel. Palms face the earth, arms back behind you for airplane pose. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Press out more through your right heel. Bring your hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the brick. Stack your hips. Press down through your standing foot to slowly stack your top hip. Peel open. And look back. Can you see your right toes? Yeah. Press out through your heel. Take a breath here. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Yes. Take another breath in. Join both feet slowly on the earth. And come up to stand. Get the block ready. Have it there underneath your right hand so it's waiting for you. Standing leg raise. Bring your left knee into your chest. Lift your pelvic floor. Pull up and in. Belly button in. Bottom ribs in. Shoulder blades. Yes. Press the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Open your left leg out towards the street. Extend your right arm. Maybe you see your right thumb. Your fullest expression here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Baby back bend here. Baby cobra. Now drop your left hip like 4 inches. Yeah. Take a breath here. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to that brick. Stomp down through your standing foot. Flex your back foot. Yes. Can you see your back toes? Bring your foot, yeah, so where you can see your back toes towards the street. Yeah. Take a big breath. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. One more breath here. And come to stand. Good work, yogis. Take a breath in. Let it go. Dancer pose. Root your left foot into the earth. Reach your left arm high. Grab the inside of your right foot with your thumb pointing up. Yes. Thumb pointing up. The other up. Yeah, this up. Yes. Now, kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Yeah, the other up. The open rotation. Yes, that's the open rotation of your shoulder. Your fullest expression. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Second set. Dancer pose. And come right into the pose. Pull into center and press out through hand, through foot. Drishti set. Hugging in but pressing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to stand. Take a breath. Let it go. Set your drishti. Find your spot. Send your weight into your left foot and come into tree pose. Right foot presses into your left ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press both leg into foot, foot into leg. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together. Yes. Spread your arms, reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Look up, see the ceiling right up above you. Look up and lean back. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in, look up and lean back. your fullest expression of your tree this evening, right here, right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, change sides. Be intentional about creating the physical foundation of the pose. Look up and lean back. Press into center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press your mat away. Downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward and set up for triangle. Bricks are awesome in triangle. Inside your ankle, outside your ankle. Brings the earth closer and it gives you space in your side body. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, breathe in. Slight bend to both knees. Inhale, come up to standing. Pivot both toes to face Nebraska, side facing, wide angle forward fold. And bring your feet wide. Take up a lot of space. Default from coming out of triangle is narrow. Bring your feet wide. Bring your head down to something. A brick, a couple of bricks, something. Get your head out of the equation and come into your pinky toes. Send your attention into the knife's edge of your feet. Slight bend to both knees. Yeah, slight bend to both knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands back out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Send your right toes to the short edge of your mat. Right foot faces forward. Left foot, bring it about halfway up your mat. Feet wide. Yeah, bring your back foot a little bit wider out towards Nebraska. Yeah. Imagine your hips are headlights facing the front of the room. Bring this foot a little bit wider and shorter stance. Reach both arms straight up towards the ceiling. Press down through your left pinky toe. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Hinge and reach to the front of the room. Keep pressing down through your back foot. Yeah, maybe the bricks are there to frame your front foot with your fingers. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Engage your back hamstring. Root down. Slight bend to both knees. Twisting triangle. Left hand stays where it is. Right fingers reach for the ceiling. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Vinyasa. Plant your hands. Move your body. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. So good. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your left foot forward for triangle. Set it up in your body. Front heel in line with back arch. Back foot's parallel with the short edge of your mat. Yeah, use a brick on the outside of your shin, maybe the inside of your shin. Slight bend to both knees and press down through both heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let it go. And come up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Second round of side-facing wide angle forward fold. If tripod headstand is in your practice, We will have enough time. So go there. Take your feet wide. Bring your head out of the equation. Touch it into something. Bricks the earth something. Long, slow, steady breath. Slight bend to your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. And tripodders, take 2 breaths to come down. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Exhale, press down, come to stand. Left toes face the short edge of your mat. Bring your right foot about halfway up your mat, setting up for pyramid pose. Short stance, wide stance. Squeeze in, belly button, bottom ribs. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Get long through your spine. Hinge, reach forward, reach. Reach with a long spine. Then bring your fingertips down to the earth or to that block. Slight bend to both knees. Send your nose towards your left pinky toe. Press down through your left heel. Full breath in. Full breath out. Twisting triangle. Right hand stays right where it is. Reach your left fingers up towards the ceiling. Press down through your right heel. Take a breath. Twist, 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 twist. One more breath here. Exhale, flow. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. Shift forward to a high plank. Lower down slow, 5. Chin out of your chest, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one ear to the earth, arms back by your sides, palms down. Locust pose. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Lift your hands, your heart, your feet fly high. Stay here, let your breath go. Breathe in, get 2 inches higher. Stay here, let your breath go. Breathe in, one more. Lower all the way down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Locust pose, second set, rise up. We'll be here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. And then flex your feet strong. Flex your feet hard, like you're going to stamp them on the ceiling, and rise up. Kick and pull. And kick and pull. For 3, 2, 1, release. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Floor bow number 2, rise up. Glue your thighs to the earth as you flex your feet strong. 5, keep squeezing knees in towards center. 3, 2, 1, release. Yeah, breathe in and breathe out. Extend your legs out long back behind you. And come into upward facing dog. Stack your elbows over your wrists, so hands are back by your bottom ribs. So hands are a little bit further back. Slight bend to your elbows, chin out of your chest, downward facing dog. And come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Maybe you take the brick and squeeze it between your thighs. Maybe you tuck your toes. Maybe you untuck your toes. Maybe you double up your mat. Maybe you use the blanket. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Walk your shoulder blades together. Lift your breastbone towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Keep pressing your hips to the front of the room. Look up and lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of camel, sit back on your heels, reset. Breathe in. Breathe out. And camel, second set. Look up and lean back. Lift your chest towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Your fullest expression of your camel right here, right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. Sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Make your way onto your back. Bridge pose. Bridge pose. Set up your bridge, check your distance, middle fingers to heels, and then rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We'll do 5 more. Bridge or wheel, rise up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in and breath out. And again, number 3, bridge or wheel, rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up. Number 4, bridge, wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow control, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 5, bridge or wheel, your practice, your Tuesday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow control, lower down. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Final bridge, final wheel, right here, your body, your practice, your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Let your eyes close, touch in, feel your heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat in your fingers, in your ears. Happy baby. Press your tailbone into the earth, the back of your head into the earth. Yeah, make contact. Root down through your tailbone, through the back of your skull. Extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Flex your feet strong. Flex. Bring your toes towards your face. Yes. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Keep flexing your right foot. Yeah, press out through the heel. Lift your shoulders up off the mat and pulse towards your left pinky toe for a count of 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch legs. Flex your feet a lot. Wake up your toes. Pulse. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Legs up to the ceiling. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. Give your tailbone a little cushion. Flex your feet. Press out through your heels. 30, 60 legs. We'll do 5. Lower your legs 30 degrees. Press out through your heels. Lower your legs another 30 to 60. Keep pressing out through your heels. Bring your feet to a hover. Look up at your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up. Lower it down 30. Then another 30. Hover your feet, look at your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs back up. Lower down 30. Again, 30. Hover your feet, look at your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up. Lower down 30. Another 30. See your toes hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up. Last one. Lower down 30. 60. Feet to a hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Take a breath in. Let it go. Stack your knees over your hips. Stack your knees over your hips. Your knees, stack over your hips. Flex your feet. So knees stacked up and over hips. Right about here. Flex your feet strong. Clasp your hands to the nape of your neck and keep your knees right where they are. Your elbow's not going to touch your knee, but the effort will be different. Bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Keep your legs right where they are. 1, we'll do 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hug your knees into your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. High boat. High boat. Lifting your heart towards the ceiling. We'll do high to low 3 times. Low boat, that's 1. Back up to high, that's 2. Low boat. High boat. Low boat and hold. 1, 2, 3. Lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Reset, let it go. Downward facing dog. However you would like to get there. Downward facing dog. And then once you've checked out your down dog, make any movement that you would like in order to get your body into half pigeon on the right side. Use the tools at your disposal. Props, blocks, blankets. Let the pose land in your body. Create length in your spine. Active feet pressing into the earth. And notice how that changes the pose in your body when your feet are active. And change sides. Make as many or as little movements as feels right, as feels good. And crawl your fingers back up onto your mat. Bring your right leg around out in front and set up for double pigeon. Right shin on top of left shin. Stack your shins like fire logs and flex your feet a lot. Press out through your heels. Sit tall and flex your feet. Take a breath in. Let it go. Switch the stack, switch legs. And flex your feet, press out through your heels. And breathe in. And breathe out. Once more. Release and set up for frog pose. Fold your mat in half, use the blanket under your one knee and use the doubled up mat underneath your other knee. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Your thighs are going to come straight out of your hip sockets at a 90-degree angle. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Yes, flex your feet a lot. Flex your feet. Bring your chest down to a block, a couple of blocks. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. And press your big toes into the earth. And experiment with like moving your torso front to back. See where you feel that. Hip flexors, maybe, your outer thighs. And look for where you can soften, where you can relax into this pose. You can let go of the resisting. And soften. Maybe bring your attention to your forehead, to your toes, to your fingers pressing into the earth. Notice the sound of the cars moving outside. The sounds in the room. And take a big breath in here. Give the knee on the blanket a little push. Yeah, and stay here. Breathe newly. Frog takes time. It's a very slow pose. We'll be here for 5 more breaths. Slowly make your way out of frog. Lower onto your belly. Bring your legs long out behind you. And then slowly make your way back onto your mat for seated single leg extension. With your right leg extended. Seated single leg extension, right leg extended, left foot comes to your inner thigh. Dig your right foot into the earth, your heel presses down and pull it in towards your hip socket. Slight bend to your right knee. Reach both arms straight up towards the ceiling. Hinge, reach forward. Bring your fingertips down to the earth and pull the earth towards you. Big breath in. Big breath out. And switch sides. All the same movements, all the same action, different feeling. Reach. And come back up to seated. Seated forward fold, extend both legs long. And come back up to seated, reverse tabletop. Bend your knees, press your feet into the earth, lift your hips, look up and lean back. And lower down, come into fish pose. Bring your forearms to the earth, fingers back behind your hips. Lift your heart towards the ceiling and point your toes towards the mat. Yeah. Come back up out of fish and take waterfall pose for your inversion. Take your brick and put it underneath your tailbone and send both legs up towards the sky. Slowly lower your legs down to the mat. Remove the brick. Supine twist with your right knee into your chest. Left hand takes right knee across your body. And change sides. Supine twist. Right hand takes left knee. And come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Press all of your toes actively into your other toes. And again, touch in. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Let your feet be wide. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Eyes closed. You let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your breath and go back to normal. Release the ujjayi and come into just being here on your mat. And with each exhale and each car that drives by, you sink deeper into the mat. fingers and toes. Take a huge breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Gently roll to your favorite side. And pause here. And press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center. Sitting tall. And we'll close class with 3 ohms. Your thumbs to your forehead center. And together we bow. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you all so much for spending part of your Tuesday with me.
Thank you.
It's an honor to be here and guide you and witness your practice while I get to practice my practice. Thank you. Give yourself a hand and some good work.